you afraid?
Yes. I have no idea what you're about to do to me. And I don't think you really understand what you're about to do either. Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Mirage Let's Play adventure, where previously we spent the last couple of episodes wandering around, trying to do side content, mostly being distracted. We're getting back to the story today, and we're actually resuming where we left off with the story, because I did not realize that the story continued. I kind of thought we were done. You know, we arrived at this here bureau, the name of which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, but we did a mission where we assassinated a man inside of a hospital, which was very clearly not the end of that story, which I should have realized. I did when I was editing. I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't the end of the story. There was more to that. And then, of course, we went and dealt with the book burning situation, which I knew was kind of related to that first story. But again, it was during editing that I realized, wait a minute, we're still not done yet. We need to wrap that up now. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to go speak to our friend up here on the roof and see where this... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this actually the direction I need to be going? Is this the roof I need to be getting onto? Let's double check. Report to Rafiq. A number of clues have been gathered. Time to speak to Tabid, the Rafiq, to discuss next steps. So, if we have a look at our investigation... Is that this right here? Yeah, of course it is. This might actually be wrapping up this Bureau's side quest. So both of these were spawned from there, and we got a couple of assassinations in. But of course we need to actually wrap things up here. I apologize for not figuring that out sooner. I just got so distracted doing side content. Which I won't apologize for, because it was rather fun. I had a good time.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabid, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
I like that my bird is just a little dragon flying around in the
It
background.
can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people. Lethally. I have stopped them for now. But someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
You see that halo around their
About
heads?
who this Rabisu character could be?
That weird sort of fuzzy outline? I think that's
I
caused
have my
by
suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
the
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me
FSR.
so.
I could be wrong.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a Great Symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the Great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet.
Okay, sneak
But if
in.
puzzle is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Alright. This is perfect.
Before I act, I will be sure.
So really, I'm kind of glad we took a break from the story so that we could come back to this and give it the full focus it deserves, right? Like, this is all about an assassination, and we've got to get it right. This is Basim's second... I mean, it's not the second person we've assassinated, you know, we've assassinated many. But this is our second official This is our second official assassination, right? Like, our first one was right up here with Al Ghul. Now we move on to Al Rabisu, and we're gonna go ahead and track that bad boy. An enigma behind the scenes, a puppeteer pulling strings. Did the other one rhyme as well? Al Ghul's true identity? No, it's just... okay. Attend the symposium at the House of Wisdom, and we've got to find 3 clues, which are going to let us know who this individual is for sure, and then we're going to try to get them alone and execute them. And it's going to be just like the video game. You know what? I never finished the third... did I even start it? So I played the modern Hitman trilogy for the first time ever. I think I talked about that earlier in this very series. But I only played the first 2 games and a bit of the third one. I have no idea what the story is, because I really didn't care. And I sometimes just skipped over cutscenes. I just really like that game. It's a lot of fun. Wait, what direction am I heading in? I kind of assumed we were heading towards this building. Is that not the case? Am I not tracking the investigation? Did I do something wrong? Did I undo it? I thought I was tracking this. Oh, I'm a silly goober. I untracked it. That's okay. We're still heading in this direction. This is still correct. I gotta get back into it. I thought it could be a fun series for, like, live streaming. But, I don't know. It could also be fun to subject Micah to it. But we'll see. Now, what are the odds that they'll just let me waltz on in here? Like you know what? Maybe if we look the part, and we currently do not. So what says I'm supposed to be here? Pay no attention to me. We could go in as a guard. That kind of looks like we're supposed to be here. This kind of looks like fancy dress, like maybe we're a visiting merchant or something. A lot of these are just too assassin-y. We got visiting merchant, or we've got I am working security. You know what? Visiting merchant gets us through the door, and I am working security gets us... To be honest, the outfits don't actually matter. They don't really have any influence on anything once we get inside. Tragically, no one cares. You know, it's not like someone's going to look at us dressed in a certain way and sort of disregard us. But do we want to be more quiet while moving or more quiet while assassinating? Probably more quiet while moving right now. And also, is there a tailor nearby? Is there a seamstress nearby? Kind of in the opposite direction of where we're headed, but I think we're going to run by there just very quickly. Just take a moment, and also maybe visit this trader. We're going to make sure we've got, you know, the best threads and the best gear. We need to stock up on throwing knives and things, probably. Gonna stock up on those. Everything else looks to be fine. Gonna sell all of our trinkets. Whoa, if we'd only sold like 1 more dirham worth. Oh, that would have been great. Alright, it was quite the journey to get here, so whether or not there's anything useful, we're buying something. I don't care if it doesn't directly relate to or connect to what we're doing. After all that running, we are buying something from this individual. I don't even care what. Look at that. Enemies here, 75% less noise emitted, while Basim is moving. We'll go ahead and get that upgraded. It would be swell if we could do it a second time. I doubt if we can. Yeah, we're missing what we need for that. As it happens, that is also the only thing we can upgrade. So I'm very glad that that worked out for us. It turns out, yeah, we did get something, and it was the only thing we could. Mr. Swordman, give me a sword. Make it the swordest that I've ever sword. Give me 2 swords with swords of swords. And tell me that my swordy swords are swords. People are going to be so infuriated with that. Okay, I mean, I could upgrade that. And there's no reason not to. We've got the supplies for it. We don't use that weapon. And I doubt if we ever will. But, you know, again, it's all about, you know, the journey being worth it in the end. We'll upgrade this one too. I don't care. You have an upgrade? Get upgraded. I just realized that when there's an upgrade available for a thing, it actually shows you there's a little symbol there, which is helpful and going to make that easier in the future. Alright, I guess that's all we can do for now. I will be carrying on.
I must be on my way.
Thank you so much for your assistance, swordsman. Swords me a sword. I'll be on my way now. Did I have the option to assassinate them? I can pickpocket them. Why are they just sleeping here in the... You know what? Not my business. If y'all think I've given up on my pickpocket ways, I want you to know that on the way there and back, I have picked so many pockets. It's an absolute sickness that I have. It's a compulsion at this point. Not even in real life, just in this game. And I'm worried it might be altering my brain in some kind of way, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm a little bit too liberal with this right now. Too liberal with taking other people's money. There's a political joke in there. We're not gonna go for it. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just an innocent merchant man. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass. I'm homebound. I'm headed in here to the symposium. That's fine, right? Everyone's okay with that. Just gonna walk into the House of Wisdom, thank you.
Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
Isn't it a beautiful thing?
I can use my weapons again if needed.
Yeah, you think that, don't you? Don't know why we didn't get that the last time we were here. Alright, please roll and take no damage, thank you. I think we're pretty safe to just sprint on in here. And I talked about changing costume. We know that won't actually accomplish anything, but we're gonna make believe that I might need to disguise myself as a guard at some point. How you doing? Can I engage with you?
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Do you have assorted meats and cheeses? Do you have exotic butters? I'm looking to really enjoy a number of treats while I'm here. Oh, do I need to be... Okay. I think I see where this is going.
Where is Arim? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
I mean, you never know. That's pretty much what happened in the movie Aladdin, and that's basically based on real life. Not at all. Not in any way whatsoever. Except for the genie part. That part's real. That happened. How crazy is that? That's wild. Oh.
I told you I'd see you around.
Why are you here?
And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
Again, Gilliam has got me questioning this. I'm not sure if this is real. I'm more leaning towards she's gotta be real. Because how else does she know about something over here that she's now showing me? Unless I have some...
Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nehal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Okay. Alright. So, what's happened here is that we saw something, and subconsciously, but not consciously, remembered it. And now our imagination has drawn up Nehal, who either never existed or died early in the story, to bring us back in here for a second go-round.
Gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
I have questioned that. Why would a society that is so advanced, they could create an entire new species of being to do their manual labor? Why couldn't they go to space? Why couldn't they colonize even other worlds? Colonnate's kind of fun, though. That might be a word, though. I don't know what it would possibly mean. My luck is probably on Urban Dictionary as like a horrible slur, so I apologize.
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
What exactly have you wanted to show me in here? Was there something of worth or value? Because I feel like I've seen it all, and I'm not seeing any more except for right up there, there's another little bit of glowing orange. Oh, yeah.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
not any of them
More
specifically.
like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the hidden ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
Why does Nehal crouch like that? Why doesn't she sit upright? Actually, Basim does it too. Why do we all have such bad posture in this game? If I walk, does it get any better? Not really. Man, heavy is the head who wears the assassin. Or however it goes. Is this another one? This one looks suspicious.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nehal.
This is a very pointed
Leave my
conversation.
old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
And she's just gone? No, she's still here. But where does she go, and can we follow her, and what ends up happening to her ultimately? Like, does she just fizzle out of existence if we let her out of our sight? I can't wait to the end of the game when, like, nothing happens to Nehal, and it turns out there is no grand reveal, and she does just exist, and Gillier implanted these false thoughts in my mind so that I would be led astray, and all along, there's nothing sus going on, and I just convinced myself otherwise. But you've got to admit, once the idea is planted, a lot of the things that she does and says kind of make a little bit more sense. Is she just going back to where we initially found her? No. Where is she going? Is she leading us to this other guy? She's just going to stand there and, what, have a sniff of some, like, assorted meats and cheeses? You do that for a moment. I'm going to go grab this over here. Shouldn't take long. All of 2 seconds, even. Done. I'm coming back, Nehal. You better still be there. Alright, well, if she's a figment of my imagination, she's a remarkably consistent one. She remains real until now.
What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
You,
I guess we must always do our duty.
no, Basim. This man was being held hostage. Did we, I mean, I guess the person who was holding him hostage is dead, but the order still exists, and they must know that she is dead by now, and surely they're going to be suspicious at this point. Can I get to that just up there? Not really relevant, but can I do it? All I'm thinking is that, you know, she's dead, he's free. Surely that puts a bit of suspicion on him. Okay, no, this is not good. This is not great. But maybe we can pull this off if we're like, there we go. Yeah, no, it's fine. So there's still those two guys. But this guy, like, no one's gonna find him there, so we don't have to worry about that. And then, to get inside where that chest is, seems like it's just a matter of what? Heading in here. Do not enter without permission. Whose permission do I need? Who's got the key? Lost key notice. The House of Wisdom requests that whomever borrowed the key to the astronomical library on the second floor return it to any librarian on duty at their earliest convenience. In the future, the Great Astronomer asks all students to refrain from borrowing keys without his permission. So the key is missing. It's probably not going to be on a guard. It's going to be lying about somewhere. This doesn't really have anything to do with our current objective, but treasure is treasure. If we happen upon the key in short order, seems foolish not to go get the treasure. Okay, you know what? There will be no short order, so in that case, we're not going to waste any more time. The poet Arib is resting in the eastern outer courtyard.
I better not use my weapons here.
Yeah, no, you don't say, Basim. You don't say. Thank you for that hot tip. I suppose we will go. I did see that there's something glowing inside of this room that we can go engage with.
That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
How young
Do you
am
think
I?
The great scholar will give a good lecture.
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
What are your
Fascinating,
conclusions?
Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wadan. That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it.
Wait, I mean, to be clear, he didn't even tell us his name, so how am I supposed to know what books he wrote? Doesn't make any sense, Basim. You're not making any sense. It's the eastern outer courtyard. That would be in a thatwardly direction. I guess we'll head over there. and try to engage them in conversation. I don't really have a whole lot of other clues. It says show nearby case, but I don't know what that's referencing. Lost books? No, absolutely not. We're busy with something else at the moment, and we've only got 2 of the lost books anyway. So why would we even start now?
There is that
Aha.
poet the Bid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
We are born upon the back of Bahamut below. All that bars us from the black is Bahamut below. All should fall to chaos, but for Bahamut below. For our weakness would betray us. But okay, I think there's a bit of a theme going on here. I'm not a big Bahamut guy, and to be quite honest, your rhymes are pretty basic.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these 2 planes meet.
You have
You gotta
read my
mention
work.
Bahamut.
And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you 2 is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Okay. So, what did that net
Sounds
be?
like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
Right. Was I just killing time until the lecture started? Did I learn anything of worth or value from any of that? Should I go ahead and have a look at... Hold on just a second here. Let's see where we are. First off, the Order is building a dangerous machine, and we're still missing a clue. Meanwhile, over here, we've gathered no additional clues. We've gained nothing from any of our investigation here so far. So I don't know if maybe I just missed some things along the way, or we're supposed to progress the plot a bit, and maybe some things will become a bit more clear. We'll have to just wait and kind of see how things unfold. Hello, are you the one presenting?
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
And I've got no option to back out, so...
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel.
I want him to start laying down some
Today,
truth.
I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols?
Okay, so we're listening
Is it
to
not possible
a
these
Wendigoon
giants
speech right
built
now.
marvels,
Giants!
works of
We're about to start
wondrous
hearing about the
power,
Nephilim here.
now lost to us.
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine
Were we
trees.
just gonna do it in front of all these people? Basim, what are you thinking, man? You gotta be chill, bro. That seems pretty conclusive to me. That seems like evidence that's...
You call yourself the Great Scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
I love the little videos. They're very epic. Assassinate Fazil the Great Scholar. The leader of the order in Abyssinia goes by the name Al-Rabisu, an ancient Mesopotamian word for demon. Now he stands revealed as Fazil al-Kemza, the great scholar of the House of Wisdom. From illicitly acquiring valuable books to conducting unholy experiments on human subjects, he is a living example of the perversion of knowledge. The Great Symposium has revealed him. Now it's time to strike. Look for intel to uncover Al-Rabisu's location. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure he just went through that door. In fact, it wasn't that long ago. I think if I ran right now, I could catch up to him. And most of the crowd isn't paying any attention.
Father leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
I reckon he's right there. I mean, that's someone at least. He's bound to be one of these glowing people, or at the very least, one of these glowing people will know about him. But he did leave going in this direction. I'm gonna say it's probably him. I'm gonna say that's him right there. It's not, which is unfortunate. But what'd you see? You see anything sus going on here?
Let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no, we can do
Those who
this.
came before are...
Let me
Antediluvian?
get back to you.
No, I think we... Okay, so clearly he's in there. The Isu, like, that's the correct answer, I'll tell you that. Staff, by order of the Great Skull, the second floor library is off limits. Guards have been stationed to prevent unauthorized entry. While our investigation into recent thefts and other crimes continues, the following rules now apply. Only the caretaker of books may enter. All others will be treated as trespassers. Trespassers will be detained or slain if they resist. Interesting. Very brutal. Very brutal. There's also a conversation we can listen to in here if we want to. I'm still curious as to what happened to that key. We still gotta find the key. Find the key. Find the beautiful key. And then you'll see just how happy we can be.
I can use my weapons again if needed.
You gotta stop talking about your weapons there, my guy.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet. We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Does it? That sounded like part of a passphrase to you? In what way? In what possible way? Staff entry only. Entry restricted to House of Wisdom staff. Okay, well, I mean, obviously, we're gonna head in here now. Whether we're supposed to be here or not, I'm not really too concerned on that. I guess we need to be stealthy, though, is the only issue. We definitely don't want to be spotted. And there are many guards, including that guy, and I don't know how far this direction he's coming. Is he coming all the way? No, he stops a little short of it. Okay. What do we currently have ready to go? Because I reckon the quickest and easiest thing to do here is kill everybody. But if it absolutely comes down to it, we can also just, you know, silence them. We're going to keep this open for now. Bone dice. Okay. We're just going to creep over to here now. I'm going to turn this off. Because this doesn't look great. Is he going to notice me?
Hey! What are you? You're dead! Is there a problem?
So far, so good. So far, so good. I mean, are there a couple of dead guys, like, right here? In full view of everyone? Yes. Do they care?
Keep a lookout.
No. Is this book wedged here conspicuously? Yes. Are we okay? Everything seems to be okay for now. A little bit suspicious, maybe.
That book looks out of place, wedged behind a desk like that.
Oh, good. It was supposed to be like that, I
History
guess.
Of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim.
Listen,
Not sure
I gotta close this real
the
quick.
correct volume.
Because somebody's coming over here and they're about to get suspicious. Nope, 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 nope. Are we good? Somehow we are good. Somehow they still haven't figured it out. Can I go ahead and read that now, or is it too late? I had to close it. I had to deal with that situation. Now, one thing we can do that we couldn't do before is we should be able to throw this at the armored guy, but I don't know if it will kill him. Even when fully charged, it doesn't look like it will. Okay, well, what if we shoot this at these guys? Will that get both of them? It does, okay. And then we come out here with this, and we get it fully charged.
What's the problem?
Okay, he definitely hasn't seen me yet. Oh, it's wonderful! We definitely made the right choice. Sure, it's kind of fun if they just, you know, get melted and turn into a pile of, like, ash, I guess? Whatever happens to them when they disintegrate. But this is, you know what? This is better. Being able to take out the big guys. I prefer that even. Alright, we're doing great so far.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stable.
Fazl's work, despite its flaws, has inspired me to bravery. Meet me on the stairway down the hall. I'll be waiting with our favorite piece of literature. Okay, that's intriguing. That definitely points me in a direction to head in.
Hold on.
Can't hold on right now. Very busy. Lots to do. Sorry about that. Oh, these can be dropped from the ceiling. I didn't realize that until now. See, I should have been paying more attention. Did this guy not see what just happened there? Is he not bothered by it at all? He doesn't seem too pressed on the subject. Library etiquette. Remain silent in the library. Yeah. No, we know all about that. Don't touch the boobies. We remember that. Caretaker. I have new instructions regarding the library's book collection. Books authored by the great scholar Fazil must be held in a special collection for security reasons. Specifically, the title of his book on astronomy is being used as a coded phrase. Burn this note upon receipt. Well, thank goodness they didn't. What is the title of his book? Oh, it must be this one here.
I better not use my weapons here.
Okay.
The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
No, but is that the name of the book, and is that the passphrase? Furthermore, poetry distracts young scholars from their proper and primary duty of soaking up the wisdom dripping from their superiors. Students must behave like sponges absorbing knowledge, not like foolish barnyard animals, their passions aroused by useless verses. This is an excerpt from a short work questioning the value of poetry written by the great scholar Fazil Fahim. Okay, but is that what I'm looking for? I feel like probably not. These guys are so chill considering how many bodies are, like, right down that hallway. All they have to do is turn and look. Wait, I've been here before! I'm pretty sure we came in here once. Maybe through a window or a door? Or is this just a mirrored room? I can't tell from where I'm currently standing. But I'm pretty sure if that guy turns around... We've definitely come into a room almost exactly like this before.
The Khalifa's mother was at the eunuchs again. She was so mad.
Watch this. Watch these epic moves. Don't have to fight that guy.
You're always a fount of information.
Don't have to fight that guy. Don't have to fight that guy. We did this exact same maneuver in a room identical to this that may very well have been this room. I'll tell you what's going to be like the determining factor is if we get over here and there's a chest that we've already...
This
oh, here we go.
Mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
Maybe. My friend, many thanks for granting me access to the private reading balcony in the northwest. I find it ideal for my discreet astronomical observations. I may have left Fazil's astronomy text there. Did anyone find it? Ooh. Yeah. Hold on. What? That way? Okay. Does this just lead... Hold on. Was that the door I couldn't get through until I went outside and then went around the building to the other side? Yes! I know exactly where I am. We went to this library in a previous... This is the work that tells us not to touch the boobs or whatever was happening in that installment. Oh, good. All of these guys have respawned. That's great to see. You know what? I don't even care. Come here, big boy. How are you doing? You sus? Be sus. You sus? Guess what, big boy? Be sus. This is the northwest. So the reading balcony is bound to be somewhere around here, I would assume. Like, this is west and that's north. Can we get much further north and west? Maybe we can't access it from here. The game wants me to go down here. Probably to speak to those individuals. Oh, heavens. No, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There's just a door outside here. It's daytime now.
An impressive volume. Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his master.
Could be the passcode.
Is, those who came before
are those who shall return.
This has to be it.
The many stars in the sky offer a riddle, a puzzle, but one that should only be considered by great scholars gathered in a luxurious house of wisdom, protected by guards well-funded with the latest instruments. Only in such lofty conditions can these heavenly mysteries be fully contemplated, free from the superstition and dogma of the ignorant masses. This is an excerpt from the work of astronomy written by the great scholar Fazil Fahim. I don't know if I like how much ancient history know about those who came before. I liked it better when, like, no one really understood what was going on with the Isu. Oh, there's the key, probably. Definitely need to go get that. I preferred that, and I wish we could get back to it. I think that we've delved too deep into the mysteries. It's like the later Halo games and the way that they handle things like the the precursors and the forerunners. We know too much now, and it takes away a lot of the mystery. I also don't like that 343 sort of changed the original intention of having the forerunners just be humans. And you could say that, oh, his idea was changed around the time of Halo 3. It wasn't. In Halo 3, it's blatantly stated that Master Chief is Forerunner. 343 says it. I don't care that one of the story guys went rogue and did something different in the marketing and the letters between the librarian and the didact. Like, that doesn't matter. But, you know, the blatant statement that... Hi, excuse me for just one moment. Let me... Oh, good gosh, there's so many guys here. Where's the key? Is it not up here? Did I not need to come up here? Is the key actually... Does he have the key?
What's this place coming to? And those screams from the...
This key could be useful.
Nope. We're going. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Is this the only guy that knows I'm here? Like, if I crouch, am I invisible now?
Could be useful.
Thankfully, yes. Anyway, I think even if you change it to where, like, the Forerunners were something different than humans, having the Forerunners and humans exist at the same time and have this ridiculous, like, sprawling human empire is just silly. Old Halo was better. Everything 343 ever done has sucked. I'm pretty sure everything that Halo Studios, which is just, it's just 343 with a different name. I think everything they do forever is going to suck as well. Halo Infinite has some cool potential, and the multiplayer is good. I'll give you that. But they can't write a story to save their lives. It's all terrible. If you like it, that's fine. Okay, you're free to like bad things. You know, that's perfectly acceptable, okay? People liked the Star Wars sequels, you know? I understand some people suffer from severe brain damage. That's fine. But 343 Halo story stuff sucks, and that's just reality. That's not even opinion, that's just fact. Alright, let's head in here and see if we can't figure out what's going on. I love that Nehal is still just here. She's still just looking at the food and having a time. Let's go ahead and chat to this gentleman.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Well, why would they tell you? Unless you do know and just need a little bribe.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom.
Really?
Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, passphrase to guarded room acquired and access to the basement in the northwest outer courtyard. Which should I do first?
Gatekeeper.
Those who came before are...
Those who must come again? I think, are those who shall return.
Are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
I appreciate that they made me remember as well. Colin Kidu argues Eagle Vision even? Well, I don't think I can summon Enkidu because I'm technically like, yeah, inside of a building, and for some reason that doesn't work. But I do have Eagle Vision. Oh, is this just going to mention the... Oh, that's rope. Okay. The Great Scholar commands staff. Yes, it is true our scholars need a clean workspace, but do not disturb me with trivia about cleaning, dusting, and lost books. Show some initiative. I am busy with my great work in the basement. Further interruptions shall result in a flogging. Fazil Fahim. We already figured that out. We already know all about the basement. Is this an alternative entrance to the basement? If we just move this out of the way, can we shimmy down there? Is that how this works? Yes, as it happens. But are we leaving anything really good behind if we do that? Are there other treasures perhaps to be discovered in this this area? Also, what is he building? Is it just some sort of ancient form? By the way, I did see that note back there. We're going to go back and get it, but I want to collect everything here. Is it some sort of ancient form of animus to explore our ancestors' memories? Is that what it is? Are we going to get a glimpse of the world before the flood? Is that what's happening here? How does it work exactly? Does it use the Baghdad battery as it's been come to be known? Is that how this happens? Do I need to be stealthy? Should we be sneaky?
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
I'm tired of hearing about whether or not you can use your weapons, okay? You keep going on about it. It's very irritating. I've had it up to here, Basim. Anything useful down here besides snakes, which are actually not useful, and I don't know why I said that. Objectively unuseful right now. We got peacock feathers. Alright, buddy. Are you alone? Is there anyone within, like, eye shot or earshot? You picked the wrong side. Alright, I put a price of 20,000 dirham on your head.
I put a price of 20,000 dirham on their heads.
Still haven't watched that movie. I need to watch that movie. Do I need to watch that movie? It's not good. From what I've heard, it's not a very good film. I've heard it's a mistake. Right? Like, who wants to watch a movie about a couple of songwriters who just want to get involved in showbiz, or whatever the premise is?
They were just a couple of songwriters who came to Ishtar to break into show business.
Rip in pieces, good sir. What if Nehal was down here, just like randomly in a cell? Hey, I was trying to eat, and then they snuck up and dragged me down here. How convenient that you would be here for the plot. Is this the alternative entrance, I wonder? Is this how we could have gotten down here? From the courtyard? Probably. Good to know. Can I kill this guy through here? That's fun. Did anyone notice it? It doesn't seem like there's anyone left to notice it. I think we could probably safely just sprint straight through here full pelt and be alright. I don't think anyone is going to be the wiser. Because it doesn't look like there's people until we get over here, where there's these, you know, 3 guys. I've already tried to blow one of those up with a knife before. I feel like we have, and it didn't work. Oh yeah, come on this way. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. No, don't come this way. Well, I guess, yeah, if you're coming by yourself, that's fine then. That's okay.
Huh? Who's...
Back behind the corner you go. We don't even need to hold it down. That's okay. Alright, big fella. Time for you to come out around that corner and have a little investigation. That does work. What doesn't work is when you try to do it with a blow dart, which I remember now. Can we set the second one off? That is unfortunate. I really wanted that to hit right as he was walking by. And instead, what we got was a world of disappointment and sadness and sorrow. But can we get some of those knives back? That would be swell. Just a couple of them? 3 of them? Good stuff. Oh dear, something bad happened here. Now, why would they have throwable explosive if I wasn't going to need it at some point? You know what I mean? Like, clearly I need to yeet this at something at some point. Can I delicately... I mean, I hear someone shouting like they're in a great amount of pain. A severe amount of pain. Maybe now's not the best time to be doing that, though. Right? Like, when you were just upstairs and finding out that there's people being assassinated, you're gonna go into hiding. You're not gonna come down here and immediately just start tormenting people, are you? Unless that's how you, like, you know, relax after finding out that everyone you know is dead.
There's a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil.
I wish that's how it worked. No subject shall enter if they are not wearing their robes. You may find the appropriate garb in the room adjoining the recuperation cell. Oh, what a pleasant name. Can I just set this down? Yes, E. Go figure. So I can actually... Oh, the door's barred. Who is that individual? Where are these robes that I need to wear that you spoke of? Basim spoke about robes as if he knew where the heck they were. Can I just...
What have they done to these people?
From the looks of things, they seem okay. Maybe this person not so much. I'm going to love this if I can actually wear a disguise.
Poor guy will not need this anymore.
Why is this not like a thing in other Assassin's Creed games? Why don't we have more of this?
This should help me blend in.
Assassinate a guy, put on his clothes. Again, I know, I'm talking about Hitman again. But, like, how cool would that be if you actually had to be an assassin? What if it wasn't just you crawl over the wall and you throw a rock at them and you leave? What if you actually had to put on their clothes of the guards and get in... I'm asking for things that this series is never going to be, is the problem. And also my explosive is gone now, unfortunately. So maybe we didn't actually need it. That's okay. Wearing Patient's robe might get you closer to Fazil. Maybe. What if he tries to do nasty experiments on me? Could I have just, like, killed these guys? Would that have worked?
Subject!
In here, now!
Do people do this willingly? You don't have to drag them in and force them to? I mean, in that case, it can't be that bad, right?
But the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Have you? What does that mean, Basim?
My allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous brutes in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter.
They're talking about me.
Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
They are talking me up right now.
In here, Lackwit.
Well, that's rude, okay? I heard what you were saying about that assassin. Let me tell you, you're spot on, man. You're spot on.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid?
Yes. I have no idea what you're about to do to me. And I don't think you really understand what you're about to do either.
This is my great work. I call it Aruah. It will take you on a journey to another realm.
I think we're about to basically
Why did the
be
first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder.
inside of an animus.
So few of me. We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
Is this being powered by like an apple or something?
No? Then what?
What if I don't? I think I have to.
Justice.
Ooh. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
Do I have to get out of here in a hurry now? Oh, here it comes. Demigorgon time. Maybe what you gotta do is confront it. Have you ever tried charging it down, screaming at the top of your lungs? Oh, that's just full on like a Wendigo.
I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed.
I agree. Where are all of the guards? None of them are here right now. Oh, we got 3 skill points though. Right, but what about, like, there's one guy up there. Did everyone else in the room just leave? Did they just leave us be? Did they not want to be like, oh, we've seen this happen before? I feel like that is there if you're being chased, right? I think we're supposed to be being chased right now. And you can pull that down. Like, I think this is supposed to be a desperate bid to get out of here. Brethren, with the Khalifa's death, we have been deprived of a valuable pawn. Rest easy, the board is reset. but new pieces are in play. From the ashes of all that we built shall new fires be kindled, fan the flames of dissent, sow suspicion, and reap reward. Anarchy is our ally, order shall rise from chaos, the snare has been laid. Al-Bahamut, Raz Al-Afa. Okay, yeah, I definitely did not get that correct. We got a clue from that, though. To taste the infinite, Al-Rabisu, I hope your passage this month on Alra has been superior to previous performance. The device is essential to our goals. I myself yearn to try it again, to taste the infinite, to experience that unworldly rush of incipient paradise? Incipient. Define incipient.
Incipient means beginning to happen or develop.
Okay. I urge you to redouble your efforts to complete your great work. Yours in the order, Al Ghul. He's dead. We killed him.
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
Yeah. I'm so close I can taste it. I just need more time, better research subjects, and a translation of that damned nameless book. But once I get the great work functioning, I will be able to probe the depths of the human mind. This will unlock the secrets of the universe. It must. Power beyond all comprehension, miracles undreamed of, all the secrets of the alchemists at my command.
No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
I'm glad we found that out after we killed him. To Al-Bahamut, greetings from the House of Wisdom. As I pen this letter, it is with great pride that I present you with a progress report. The fire we set provided the perfect cover for the theft of rare and valuable books to aid in the translation of the mysterious volume. There's an answer to that great myth. We started the well, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. They started the fire so they could smuggle out some books. I believe my theory was that it had heresy, and they were going to try to spread misinformation about the Order of the Ancients. But no, in fact, that's not what happened. Meanwhile, the fresh batch of research subjects have proven quite fruitful in our quest to unlock the secrets of the human brain. However, such work is labor-intensive and expensive. Have you reconsidered my request for additional funding? It's like this man is running a government agency. More money! Just more money! I've got to send it all to my friends. I'm hiring my friends to do contract work for us. $40,000 to replace the tile in the men's bathroom. To my best friend. He's cutting half of it back to me. I'm a government bureaucrat. This is what we do. Raise the taxes. I'll skim some off the top. Righto, back to the bureau. Wrap things up here. Oh, actually, before we do that, though. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check this real quick. So he's clicked off. That's ticked off. Apparently, we missed a couple of clues. So there was some clue in the great work, and there was some clue here. But I don't know if that matters. Yeah, because I missed a clue here, and I missed a clue here. Do I need to find all the clues? Am I missing out at something? If I don't get all of the clues, should I check real quick? I missed some clues on a few missions, and was still able to get platinum in the game. You should be fine. So that's going to be like a PlayStation gamer. But, yeah, I don't think it matters. It doesn't look like you're missing out on anything. See, Reddit can be a good resource on occasion, right? You can find people having discussions like that. It doesn't always have to be like a weird political echo chamber where Donald Trump wins the election and you're confused because you thought everyone thought he was Hitler. But turns out you're just on Reddit all day and it's a political echo chamber because anyone who disagrees with your political take gets banned. And now you're just baffled. The most fun thing about X immediately after the 2024 election was not the posts on X. It was the posts of people sharing screenshots of things being discussed on Reddit. Because you really got a good look into the mind of the average Redditor. And good gosh, what a terrifying place. Not Reddit, the mind of the Redditor. That is a scary land. I learned that if you're a student in an American school, God bless you, your teachers are batshit insane. I think this is the first time I've ever actually managed to find my way through that secret entrance.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
Nehal, don't you start with me! I know you're not real!
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
If anyone else talks to her, or if my bird acknowledges her.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since... since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nehal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
That is just a sleep paralysis hallucination. And you're just a figment of my imagination.
Even in the day.
And in the future, I'm gonna wear a shirt with a gosh darned wolf howling at the moon.
The nightmare invades the real world.
I'm clearly unwell.
Has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim.
But you're not.
I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Make out with her. See what happens. Get handsy. I want someone to come outside and just see us, like, standing there just doing this to the air, you know?
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
The lighting is weird right now.
You have done well.
It is very bright.
One last thing.
Everything's washed out.
Was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
To be clear, I mean, to be fair, we did miss a clue. So it's possible, you know. We just didn't catch on to that. Okay, I was gonna say, is that it? Rank achieved. Novice. What, I'm novice. Really? After everything I've done. Well, what was I before? What is lower than novice? It doesn't matter. Good on us, I guess, you know. Great success. Request for spies to be... I don't really care. Death of a spy, the Council of... I don't really care. I guess real quick, we're going to open up and have a look at our skills. And we're going to pursue the track that we said we would. We're going to get Pickpocket Master, even though I don't want Pickpocket Master. I mean, sure, you know, our skills as a pickpocket are increased, and it's going to help us retrieve targets' valuables more efficiently. That's great, but what we're actually after is this right here. Select a second Tier 1 tool upgrade for each available tool. That's going to be huge, because it basically means we can have the additional tools and then one other thing. We're never going to pick two of the middle and the last perk. That's never going to happen. It's always going to be the first one. Can almost guarantee you. After that, I don't know what route we take. I have no idea. And in terms of investigations, we were figuring some things out here. In fact, there's only 2 clues left for Al-Bahamut. And that's the whole thing, isn't it? So there's only 2 more bureaus, and once we do those quests, is that the end of the game? Is Al-Bahamut, is that where this ends? That's crazy if that's the case. I gotta go find this guy's books. We need to go talk to Dervis again, and just turn in some stuff. I gotta do this. How many of these have I found? Will it tell me how many I've found? I also don't remember how many I needed, but I do know that in the overworld, it'll tell you how many you found. See, so here we found 0 mysterious shards. Here we found 1. 1 down here as well. 1 over here, see? Very helpful stuff. So now we have to pick which one of these we're going to do next. And I guess we're just going to keep going. I guess next time, we'll head over to whichever one this is. For whatever reason, it's not showing me any useful names. Maybe because I've never been there before. But we'll do that one. And all of the quests associated with it. And we'll do that one. And all of the quests associated with it. Oh, you know what? We could just focus on the actual mission right there. So that's going to be meeting Rebecca at the Kark Bureau. And then we have find and speak to Fulad. And that's going to be the last one we do. And then we probably go here to assassinate the final guy. And that's the end of the game. I hear it's not that long of a game. I've still got a lot to do. I got to go find all these missing books. We've got to go talk to Dervis again. I've got to 100% the map, and there's a lot of things I got to find to 100% the map, gosh darn it. I'm going to probably have to look up a guide or get really aggressive about having my bird looking around for me, but we'll continue next time. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. Big shout out to all of our executive producers over on the Patreon, everyone who supports there. Might be changing the tiers again. Might be changing it to where all tiers end up in the end credits. As well as channel members on other channels. So, we'll see. But until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.